I hope it doesn't sound like I've got it all figured out now, that I grew and changed and now everything is peachy. It's so much better, absolutely. But with new changes come new challenges, especially if you're trying to live a life of courage and bravery. It's definitely easier said than done. It's so much easier to not be brave, to live life passively, to let life happen to you, to keep hiding, to protect the vulnerable parts of yourself, to keep from being hurt any more than you already have been. But in this new phase of my life, I keep asking myself, what does it actually mean to be brave? Like, if I was actually a brave person, what kinds of things would I do? It's quite a fun experiment. To answer that, I had to know what my fears had been and which ones were still lingering around. In addition to everything I've already mentioned, one of my big fears has been working on something and not getting the results I wanted out of it. Like, why even try if it's not going to give me what I want? To counteract this, I needed to dive into doing things that didn't promise returns. Working out was one of the first things I did. And then I did a handful of episodes of a podcast I wanted to start. Another one was deciding to reach out to people when I wanted to, instead of waiting for them to reach out to me and resenting when they weren't. Being brave doesn't hold on to expectations of how things should turn out or what you're going to get out of something. Even if it all goes poorly, it's simply enough to make the effort, to try the thing, to make the call, to try the new restaurant, or learn a new way of exercising, or step into a new relationship, or pick up a new hobby like photography. It's a way of being more engaged in life, yet holding on way more loosely to how it all goes. It's kind of an embracing of uncertainty, which is challenging, but it's beautiful because, as you know, life is nothing but uncertain. Any kind of certainty is basically an illusion. What I can control is me and my responses to what happens and to what degree I want to engage with life and other people. These steps of courage help to build a stone wall, a wall that I had been hoping other people would build for me. Taking responsibility for my self-esteem, my happiness, my life, well, it's been incredible. And life has become magical. For me, this kind of courage needs to have a powerful element of hope woven into it. Hope is this way of looking ahead and believing that good things are still ahead, and then taking brave actions to bring them to life. Hope isn't passive, fingers crossed wishing. It's a posture that I can choose to adopt each day, believing there is good in store, and then moving into the day with optimistic expectancy, and above all, bravery. I really like it when people say things like, I love seeing how you're growing, how you're becoming more bold with what you're saying. I have found that the whole approach of not having anything to prove and having nothing to lose translates into more honest and authentic writing and communicating. A freer soul, if you will. I think that's what people have been noticing, and I hope they continue to do so. I'm having the time of my life, experiencing personal happiness and contentment like never before, like I had only dreamed of having. The kind of happiness I thought success would bring me. I mean, if nothing in my life ever changes from here on out, I'm good. I'm really good. I love the person I am, and I love what I'm doing. And I'm so grateful for my family and friends and the opportunities that come my way. I want to keep aiming for more courage and more bravery, both personally and professionally. That's my real goal for now. Creatively, I needed to ask myself the question, if I could do anything at all, what would I want to do? While the list might be long of things I maybe could do, the list was short of what I'd really regret not doing. And at the top of that list was music. but I knew I couldn't do things the way that I had done them in the past. So I had to come up with a new plan. A plan that allowed me to use my experience and my strengths and my passions and turn them into something that is courageous and vibrant and beautiful and fundamentally me. Something brave, if you will.
It's time to be brave, walk through the fire, to hold your head